The Galactic Concord had grown used to fear. They were the rulers of 12 sectors, the enforcers of peace through domination, and the self-proclaimed arbiters of progress. Empires bowed before them, entire species integrated into their collective. But one world, isolated on the spiral arm of the Milky Way, had always resisted assimilation. Terra, home of the humans. They called it a death world. Its gravity was brutal, its ecosystem violently diverse, its native life forms particularly, the humans utterly unrelenting. The Concord had left them alone for centuries, assuming the species would burn itself out with its wars and weapons. But now, things had changed. High Chancellor Vyrix stood before the council, his 6 eyes narrowed. We offered them inclusion. We offered them technology, peace, and integration. They responded with silence. Counselor Tralix, a crystalline being of light, pulsed nervously. High Chancellor, humans are unpredictable. Their history suggests. I do not care for their history. Vyrix snapped. Transmit the demand. And so they did. One message. 4 words. Submit or be purged. It traveled through hyperspace relays, reached the soul system within. An hour. It was decoded by a listening post-orbiting Luna. For 5 minutes, Earth said nothing. Then, they responded. A single line of human text came back. Message received. You asked for this. The Concord laughed. But that was their mistake. At the edge of Sector 17, Admiral Selvak of the Xanathi Patrol Fleet detected unusual readings. Thousands of FTL signatures bleeding in from nowhere, too fast to trace. What is that? He barked. A junior technician stammered. Unknown ship, sir. Very fast. Unregistered drives, metallic construction, all bearing the insignia of Terra. Then the feed went black. The Deathworlders had arrived. The human armada didn't use stealth. They didn't need it. They came screaming into space. Like a steel tsunami, hundreds of battleships, carriers, drones, railgun platforms, and Black Ops cruisers the size of moons. At the head of the fleet was the TNS Vengeance, an Earth supercarrier rumored to be powered by a quantum singularity. On its bridge stood Fleet Commander Juno Reyes, a woman born during wartime, raised on survival drills, and forged in Earth's underground cities. They threatened our home, she said calmly to her crew. We respond with our wrath. Behind her, a hologram of the Milky Way glowed red. All systems go. Weapons hot. No mercy. The Concord never imagined war would reach their heart worlds. But the humans weren't like any species they had ever encountered. Their AI ran strategies years into the future. Their drones self-replicated mid-battle. Their soldiers augmented by cybernetics and battle serum fought like berserkers. And their tactics? Brutal, efficient, and completely outside the Concord's predictive models. Concord fleets were shredded. Space stations collapsed, one by one. Planetary capitals flickered out like dying stars. On the Council's homeworld of Ixtalim, chaos reigned. Fire rained from orbit as Earth's kinetic rods struck strategic points. The Concord's high command tried fleeing. They never made it. Commander Reyes herself broadcast to every system in the Concord. We gave you peace. You answer with threats. Now, you will know why Earth was called a death world. This isn't war. This is a lesson. The last stand came at Fort Nexium, the largest military installation in the known galaxy. The Concord's elite, the Drakari warlords, waited with 300 ships. They lasted 8 minutes. At the end, Reyes stood on the smoking command deck of the ruined fortress. Her voice rang out to the remaining systems. We will not occupy. We will not enslave. But if you threaten humanity again, we won't come with ships. We'll come with extinction. And then, as quickly as they had arrived, the Deathworlder Armada vanished. No demands, no garrisons. Just scorched stars and the memory of human wrath. The message had been clear. Never provoke Terra.